Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So on this one we are going to talk about uh, for one of my favorite commanders in the game, and it's going to be Rhea. In my opinion, Rhea sits on a weird spot right now. Her recommendation for lineup is Clegane, Sinara, Rhea, Kevin, and Jon Snow. But honestly, the two big commanders are not the greatest for her lineup. But she's really good for infantry and cavalry formation, uh, especially for infcav, which is used a lot of this time. And she's also going to boost your total health with that. So her kit is really strong in my opinion. Infcav is, I think, the first formations that you are going to use for most of the time. It's the safest formation usually to attack somebody because very rarely you see someone with full cavalry for a front line. So, so either you are going to attack against another infantry or counter the enemy, which is going to use spears front. So her kit is going to give you infantry attack, as we said, 40%, and cavalry attack another 40%. And those attributes are going to get even stronger, obviously, after her awakening. So the first star for Rhea's awakening is going to give you an increase on the maximum level by 5, and also 20% damage increase on her active army skill. Next up, on the second star, after you finish it, you are going to have a cooldown reduction on her active army skill 5 plus level 2 her max, so she's going to be level 70 now. And also 1 star on the friendship on the tavern. And to be honest, Rhea is one of the most useful commanders in tavern because he's going to give you combat rate and leadership, and if you even upgrade them even further, he's going to give you a bigger bonus combat rate for the stats and leadership for the army size. As usual, the third star on Rhea is going to be the increasement of 1.6 times the original value of the bonus attributes. In that case, she's going to have 64% inf and 64% cavalry attack, as well as 24% total health. So uh, here is the trick question about Rhea. So her basic formation is going to consist with the bleeding formation, because if we take a look on her 4 star, whenever the allied front row lands 20 attacks, the next normal attack is going to be a critical hit, uh, and also apply bleed. So what's different here is that her formation is around the bleed and the critical hit damage, so she can't be used with weakness attacks because it's only for normal attacks, and also she's going to be silenced, so she's not good with Layla formation. But what I see with Rhea recently is going to be unlock her on the 3rd star, fill her whole tree here, and never get her to the 4th star skill. So there, Rhea becomes really powerful with the stats that she's going to give you, especially on the inf and cav attack. And she's going to be useful with Layla formation, because after all she's a female, so she's going to deal more and more damage with her active army skill, which is going to be strong because you already have her on the 3 stars, so you're going to already have a 6% damage increase on her active army skill. And also she can be used on the weakness formation, because if you are not on 4 stars, she's going to no need to deal normal attacks to trigger her 4-star ability. You're basically using her strictly for her stats, and I think her stats are really strong and really useful for fighting. So that's why I'm saying that Rhea is currently on a weird spot on the meta. I don't think anybody is really using the bleed formations. I haven't seen anyone doing very well with them. Not that they are not useful, but I haven't seen anybody pull them off really good. So I think Rhea right now is one of the commanders that I would say not to upgrade her to 4 stars and just stay on the 3 stars to get the maximum amount of stats and use her with Layla formation. I think she's really good at it, and especially buffing 2 lanes is going to give you a lot of boost in stats. So I think that about covers everything on Rhea. I would really love to hear your opinion. If somebody has used Rhea on the bleed formations and had excellent outcomes, I would really love to see those reports. So comment down below if you think that Rhea is better to be upgraded to the maximum of 4 stars, or it's better to stay at 3 stars and lose some value from her max level and the cooldown of the skill. So that's about everything right now for Rhea. Thanks for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.
I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.